Welcome back to our social media blitz highlighting local businesses. We're at the Charlotteville General Store and Coffee Roastery. We're here with Mark Hearon, and we're super pumped to highlight his store and his coffee because it's some of the best in Schoharie County.
Did see a lot of growth this year. A lot more people are starting to travel back up to the Catskills since the pandemic. A lot of marketing on social media. And we have had a lot of Airbnbs in the area. Locals have been very supportive as well too.
That's huge.
They come in the store, they have a cup of coffee with a breakfast sandwich. And overall, it's just been wonderful the way we've been received. We do farmers markets, we do special markets in the area as well too. We have a number of retail locations in the area that carry our coffee as well too. We started a decaf coffee this year, which is a Swiss water processed decaf, which is really caught on like fire, which I never even thought would happen.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, and plus all the other local products we have in the store here, the milks, the cheeses, the beers and ciders have really attracted folks from the area to the store, and they continuously come back. We were down by New York City. We were looking for a place to decompress, get some land. We bought a property in Jefferson, and we put an RV on it, and we started coming to the area on the weekends, and we started doing our vacations here. I really fell in love with the area and the people, and that's why we decided to set up our roots here. I have been roasting coffee for 25 plus years.
Oh, awesome.
But because I had a regular job, I only did it as a hobby for friends and family, and gave it away as gifts, and received a lot of great feedback from people on the coffee, and they loved it. And I should start roasting and starting a business, but I really didn't have the time. And then during the pandemic, I did get laid off, like a lot of people, and we decided to move up here and decided to purchase a store to do the roasting in. Grant to put in new windows upstairs, downstairs. Huge. We redid the front of the store to give it that feel of what the store looked like years ago. Always be work to do on these old buildings, but it really pays off when you go outside and you see the work, see what it used to look like, and what it looks like now. I have another roaster here. It's my old electric roaster that I started with. That's what I was roasting on for many years. And to keep it up here just for myself as a reminder of where we come from and where we're at now.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And to show people that this new roaster that we have has 10 times the capacity of the older one. I would sit there on the older roaster for hours just to come up with half the volume that I could do on this thing in a matter of an hour.
You mentioned downstairs you started the decaf line, and it's taken off. Did that surprise you?
It did. I did decaf originally because my wife is very caffeine sensitive. And then when I was at the farmer's market selling my coffee, a lot of people come up to me and say, do you have a decaf? Do you have a decaf? So I decided to start looking into decaf, and I found out since all my coffee, I only roast fair trade organic coffee, that there's a type of decaf called Swiss water processed decaf, which is a much cleaner coffee. A lot of people don't know that decaf, the way that they remove caffeine from coffee, is they use chemicals like formaldehyde. And a lot of people get sick from it. They're ingesting it. Swiss water processing is a very clean method. It takes the bean, rinses it in high pressure warm water over and over again, and removes 99% of the caffeine. Once I put that out there and I started marketing it and selling it at the markets, they have been return customers. I have a couple of folks in Delhi who come every week and buy 3 bags. Huge. And then I have people who order it online. There's a woman in Las Vegas that orders 7 bags at a time of it. So, and it's been very well
national reach. Yeah, that's crazy.
A lot of people told me that our decaf to them taste, the way we roast it, tastes to them just like regular coffee. That's the biggest compliment you can get.
I love that you mentioned, you said fair trade organic coffee is the supplies that you've done?
We also are certified Cafe Feminino. In a nutshell, it allows the farmers. Right now we're working with Peruvian and Guatemalan farms. It allows the women-owned farms, the women on the farms to get paid fair wages. The group also audits the farms to make sure they're paying them what they pay. We pay a little extra per pound to make sure that happens. And then fair trade, it teaches them how to run their businesses, It makes sure that they get paid fairly for their coffee beans as well. A lot of people don't know that coffee is one of the most heavily sprayed pesticide crops in the world.
Oh, okay.
So going organic is the way to start with your coffee, I think.
Yeah.
At least for me, and a lot of people I know don't want to, they care about what they put in their body. We're just really into serving the community and putting out a really good product, and to bring to the area products and goods that people need as well. I mean, it's a convenient spot. We, instead of having to go down the mountain or go to Oneonta to grab something, this is almost like a food desert where we're at right now.
Definitely.
There's nothing really around here. So to be able to fulfill that need and fill that void is rewarding for us, and helps the community as well. So the green beans.
The green beans,
These
okay.
are the green beans. This is how they come in the bag.
Oh, that's awesome.
Bags. They come in 150-pound bags.
Okay.
And then this is the roaster itself. This is the hopper where I pour the beans in.
Okay.
And I already have it at the set temperature.
Yep.
I'm gonna drop the bean into the drum now.
I like these cool knobs.
Yeah. They're heavy duty too.
That's awesome.
And now, close that up. So the beans, what's happening right now is it's basically, this is an oven with a rotating drum in there.
Okay.
So that way the beans don't burn. So if you look, there's a window here. I don't know if you can get a shot of that. That's the beans right there.
Oh, yeah.
Moving around inside. And as time goes on, this roast, you'll start seeing those beans start getting darker. I'm doing my espresso roast right now.
Okay. Yep.
And that's the Peruvian coffee espresso roast.
Okay.
Which really, when it comes out, you'll see the beans get nice and glossy. And when we use it in our espresso machine here at the store, and even at my home, and anybody can do this on their own espresso machines.
Yeah.
It produces a very nice crema on the coffee.
Do you have any future collaborations with other coffee farms or roasters?
I do have some collaborations. I won't say too much, but it's more like in the alcohol industry.
Okay.
Cafe, coffee infused type of products.
Interesting.
That type of stuff.
Nice.
There's also we've been talking to soap people and candle people. So there's a lot of different things you could do with coffee.
Have you been surprised about your reach through the marketing grants and building your website and social media presence?
Finding out that the farmers market that we go to, we do a few around the area here, and there are people who visit from other areas to this area, and then they find out about it and they buy a bag of coffee at the market. And then we have our website listed on the back of the bag, and that's how they know where to order the coffee from. People who go to the farmers market, other vendors who have products there that we bought, and we bring it to the store here, and we wouldn't have known them or met them without being at the farmers market. There are people that come to the farmers market who own businesses in the area and ask if they can carry the coffee in their store.
Have any big projects coming up?
We're continuously working on the store.
Yep.
So upstairs when we roast the coffee, we're going to be working on that. We're also going to be working on our kitchen downstairs.
Yeah.
We're doing more hot food items, to-go items as well too. Like somebody can come in the store and grab a to-go meal and take it home and put it in the oven or put it in the microwave and have a dinner ready for them. Really,
really appreciate you taking the time today with us
anytime.
to chat about this. We'd love to definitely come back and check in again later on to see how it's going and how you're doing. And we just really want to say thank you for taking that big leap of faith. I know there's a lot of risk that can go along. Maybe a lot of days where you're like, oh man, it's cold up here, look at all the work, but you're doing it one step at a time, and that's really awesome to see. It's inspiring.
It's been a journey and a good journey.
You can definitely see it's a labor of love.
Yes,
yeah,
definitely.
And that's the best part. So, Mark, thank you so much for taking the time today.
I appreciate it.
This was awesome. Man, I am super excited to have spent this time with Mark to see this. This is the first time I've ever seen the process of roasting coffee from start to finish, and hope that you take a trip to Charlotteville at the General Store and Coffee Roaster and see what it's all about. All right, see you guys on the next one.